Ready?
All right. And we're live. It says it. Are we live?
I think we are.
Oh my God, the live button just came on and we are live. All right. Welcome to the Tech It All podcast presented by GameItAll.com. Oh, yeah. And I am your host, Pino25.
And me? Oh, I'm Rick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you didn't do the voice.
I was hoping you wouldn't make me do it. I'm sexy voice Rick coming at you with my talk show host voice.
Oh, so you're
radio show voice.
Yeah, you're talking smooth. That's what we're doing on the program today.
This is how you get that pussy.
Oh yeah. So we are actually having our season finale tonight because I've come to the conclusion my internet is shit and DSL in southern New Brunswick, Canada is not that great. Oh my God.
Anywhere, really. It's complete shit.
Oh my God, DSL.
I'm in northern New Brunswick, Canada, and we share the same internet, and I can confirm total shit.
Yeah, because 7 megs down, half of one up.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That moment when you miss fiber up.
Yeah.
When you would set a game to download, you'd make a snack, go shower, come back, and you'd play a 50 gigabyte game in like...
Yeah, no time. Yeah, because like this last summer when I was at my parents', they have Rogers, and it's like 100 and some down the damn pipe, and I'm like, but why can't I have that at home?
Yeah,
like I'd take anything right now. I don't care. But yeah, so it is our season finale. And we will be back whenever I can get better internet. So bear with us. We're going to be talking about some tech and some stuff and shit that happened this week and all the awesome crap. So let's start off with the big thing. Nvidia. They were down at GTC this week and they were talking about crazy computers that do tailor-made deep learning, which is super awesome.
Yep.
Oh my God. So it is hands down one of the world's first deep learning supercomputer. So essentially in this box, you are going to have 250 servers with inside this box to do learning and to do all this, different calculations like you'd have in a supercomputer. And it says that it's going to have, from the CEO, he stated that it's going to have 7 terabytes of SSD storage. Which is freaking retarded.
Damn right it is. It kind of sounds like the start of Skynet here.
Yeah, pretty much. It's
bunker down and buy some MREs because the future is going to get bumpy real soon.
Yeah. Yeah, which is crazy, and it's got like a crap load of power.
Oh,
and yeah.
It's a shame though that we can't like use it for gaming.
Well, but these aren't made for gaming. That's the thing. They're not made for it. They're made for doing.
They're workhorses.
Well, yeah, it's like buying a workstation card to play games. It's not gonna work as good as an actual GPU for gaming. So, but the nice thing is, the awesome thing is the price. It's only $129,000, which is amazing for this amount of horsepower under the hood.
Yeah, really.
Because like you look at supercomputers from like IBM or Dell or like Cray or all these different manufacturers of supercomputers, you're looking at multiple $1 million compared to 130,000. Plus, someone from Nvidia would have to come down and install it and whatnot. But whatever. And they already have it for pre-sale. You can go to their website and order the freaking thing for 130 grand. Like, that's amazing.
It really is. It's terrifying, really. That it's so cheap. That we've come so far in technology in so short amount of time. Well, then again, we always have evolved really quickly when it comes to technology. But 130,000, that's way cheaper than I was expecting when I first started reading the article.
Yeah. Like this is the complete freaking bargain because it does 170 teraflops in a single machine, which is crazy. Because like 170 teraflops per machine is just, that's a crap load of power. Crap load. So I'm really excited for this.
Oh yeah.
The sad thing at GTC this year was we did not see anything Pascal from Nvidia. Well, they did talk about Pascal and their 5 things that they're using, such as NVLink, the Pascal architecture, HBM2, and all these other different things that they talked about, but they didn't show consumer grade video cards. And I was like, but where's my 1080? I want that thing.
Well, where's my upgrades? I can get VR.
Yeah, but they did talk about VR. They did talk about automatic driving for vehicles, which is super cool that Nvidia is developing. Yeah. They call it Drive PX. And they did talk about a lot of what Nvidia is doing, not as in the consumer market, but more in the industrial market of helping companies be more efficient and do all these different things. Also, this new system of the $129,000 machine will be mostly marketed. Well, the people that do research, such as universities and these big organizations that are really heavy in doing research, they will get first dibs on this machine. It doesn't really matter who's got the money. It's more of who, can do some good with this machine or, bring us somewhere new.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and it's Nvidia doing a good thing, not just going, oh, we're chasing the almighty buck. So good on them. Really, really good, strong first move. So very awesome. And I'm hoping, we are supposed to see the new video cards in, I think they said June. And there's also been word that AMD is bringing out their new Polaris lineup in June also, and they're getting rid of the complete Fiji architecture. Woo! No rebranding anymore. New cards.
New cards. All right.
I think that's what AMD needs, new cards, because their old cards, you can only rebrand something one too many times, a couple times. You can't just keep rebranding the freaking thing and adding more RAM and, being, okay, it's good. Okay, yeah, people are going to buy it.
Yeah, it's still better. It's not a 7970, I promise.
Yeah, wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
It's all essentially all they're saying is, oh, you get a 7970 with 20 more horsepower. Good. Next model year. Next model year.
Next model.
Yeah.
We just send it to the tuning shop. I'll put in higher octane fuel.
Yeah.
It's fine.
No big deal. We added, bigger tires. It's all good. You think you're getting something cool? Yeah,
nice,
it's all good.
It's nice and waxed. It'll do the job.
It's all shiny. You got a new color.
It may be a base model Civic, but it'll pull a Honda. Well, wow.
Oh yeah.
It's a base model Civic, but it'll pull a Honda.
Yeah. The new,
sometimes I amaze myself with the words I say.
The new Civics are pretty nice. They have turbos now.
Yeah, $60,000 for it though.
Man, they're pretty.
Yeah, they're not bad. I mean, they're not the prettiest car in the world, but they really look aggressive, which is what I like about it.
But they did fix it. I did not like the 2015 or older, but the new ones are a lot nicer, and they are bringing back the hatchback. The 5-door model. I am super pumped for that because that's what the problem was. They killed those things, and that was a bad idea.
It really was.
Bad idea. And all those kids that have, 84 freaking ass that are dropped with the lighting, accent colors on the bottom will be happy.
Well, I mean, no one uses accent colors anymore, like neon lights. Well, then again, nobody even uses neon lights anymore. It's all the LEDs. But
yeah, because they're cheap. But
they don't produce heat, which is great.
Well, that's just it.
Fire. Do you know how often I've heard of that happening? People with LED, not LEDs, but neon lights, parking on dry grass, car catches fire.
Yeah, bad fucking idea. And well, you have a gas tank right beside it. Like seriously.
Yeah.
Idiots. So yeah, that's what's going on. And yeah. Yeah.
Completely off topic. We need a GIA car talk show. That'd be great.
Yeah, whenever
completely
I get better.
Off topic, but
yeah. All right, so next topic is games that are broken that mods made better, actually made playable. So back in 2013, when we were doing the Game It All original podcast, the first podcast, was the day Aliens Colonial Marines came out. And oh my God, was that game ever fucking broken. Holy shit, was it ever terrible. I do remember that day. It was in February. I think it was in February, but oh my God, it was bad. No, it was 3 years ago, not 2 years ago. What am I saying?
You're on your own here because I wasn't around back then. So,
yeah, the game was just February 11th, 2013. Oh my God, was the game ever fucking horrid. It was so broken. The AI was chunky and terrible. There's a million xenomorphs coming at you. The graphics, well, from what they showed at E3 like the year before or whatever, they showed off an actual gameplay video of what, the game's going to look like, as they do whenever, you have E3. And it did not look like the frickin' tech demo that they showed off at E3. There was a lot of stuff that was changed, and there's a lot of textures and stuff.
Yeah, though.
Yeah,
they use the same engine, but they render it at lower speed and then speed it up, so they get like a higher quality.
Yeah,
but it's all a scam. Like every company does that. Who was it?
It was Ubisoft.
Yeah, but I mean, Uncharted 4 recently, didn't they do that too? But they had like a really smooth, high definition trailer, not trailer, but gameplay footage. But it said it was rendered on the engine in or fast forwarded or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
It might not even be Uncharted 4 that I'm thinking about here.
I know at a lot of like trade shows and stuff that they're like, oh, it's running on the console, but you look under the thing and there's an actual PC just right there, and it's playing on the engine on the PC. Well, same as a great example would be Watch Dogs back in 2013 at E3. They showed off the game, but it was running on I think it was two 680 tight, like 680s running in SLI. And it's like, the game looked amazing, but
this is what the game can do. You won't be able to do it, but it's what it can do.
Yeah, and they said it was running on PS3 hardware. Bullshit. Wrong.
Yeah.
And also, when the game released, people had it released 2 years ago, and at that point, people had 780 Ti's. The game did not look. It did not look as good as it did at E3, and people had it completely maxed out. But in Ubisoft cut out some stuff within the code. They locked some stuff down to make it look like the demo, and people weren't too impressed. And then mods came out and they fixed the game. So, but yeah, so with this new mod for Aliens Colonial Marine, it fixes the graphics to make it look like the way it's supposed to look, and also they fixed the AI, and they fixed a ton of stuff that just broke the game, which is super awesome. So good for them for fixing it, and it's a completely free mod. So you can get
Does it say who made the mod?
The mod was made by, where I had it right here, it says Templar GFX.
No clue who they are.
They're some modding group, but you can go check it out if you already own the game on Steam, and it's permanently linked onto your Steam account because you thought, oh hey, Aliens, this is gonna be cool. You can go play the game the right way.
Yep.
Or you can buy 2 years ago's actually amazing Alien game, Aliens Isolation.
Was that actually 2 years ago?
Yep, 2014.
Oh wow, I thought that came out last year, like in the summer. I'm old. I'm getting older, and I don't even realize it.
Well, it came out 2014 in like October 7th, 2014.
Okay.
Yeah. And oh my god, like that game was purely beautifully optimized for the PC. Holy shit, because I was running my 6870s on my tower, and like I was getting on ultra 60 frames per second. And it was just like so smooth. It was beautiful.
Yeah. I haven't even played that one yet. I heard it was overhyped by a lot of people, but
yeah, but like it was really, really pretty. And it was really well done. Like there was not a million, aliens running around. There was the one, and you were scared to shit. So, but you can get
that's what I heard from a lot of people. That's where it got repetitive. Whenever you had to hide from it, it was just over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can get Aliens on Steam for like $20. Colonial Marines. Oh, $16.99 for Colonial. Yeah. $16.99 Colonial, and I think it's like less than 15.
It sounds like $12.99.
Something like that. Yeah. So it's really cheap. The other one is still like $55 on Steam. Like the new one.
Yeah, shit. I was actually just gonna buy it, but
a couple weeks ago, like a couple months ago, they had it on the Humble monthly bundle for $12.
Yeah, and not to mention during the summer sale last year, it went down to like $10 too.
Oh yeah, you can get it for really, really cheap sometimes. Oh, yeah. So wow,
they're actually releasing a lot of content for Alien Isolation.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff for the game, surprisingly, because you look back at the year before, they brought out, shit Marine, and then they bring out this Isolation the year after, and it's amazing. So
was it made by the same company though?
No, because one was made by Gearbox.
Is made by Feral Interactive.
Yeah,
it was developed by Creative Assembly. And Feral Interactive for Mac.
Yeah. And Colonial Marine was done by Gearbox, the same people that did Borderlands, Duke Nukem, the list goes on and on.
Yeah.
So, but the whole thing with Gearbox is they have one bad game, they have an amazing game, bad game, amazing game. So,
kind of sounds like GTA. Not GTA, but Rockstar.
Yeah. Well, what was bad? No, what was bad? Let's look back. They had GTA 5.
Yeah.
Or that
when it comes to Rockstar, I only know them for GTA, so.
Yeah, but like they had Max Payne the time before that, and then they had LA Noire, which was amazing.
That was a great game.
And the best part is for $2 at Best Buy at Future Shop way back when they had it on clearance. The complete PC edition for $2. That's where you get good.
Yeah, when a store goes out of business, that's where you can get good deals.
No, they just had it on the wall.
Really?
It was just on clearance. They had tons of crap on clearance, and I got a ton of awesome stuff for like next to nothing. I love shopping the sales. That's where it's at. So let's talk about some weird stuff going on in Europe. Some really weird shit.
Yeah, if you guys want to make a pen pal.
Well, no, you can have some good phone call conversations in Europe. Oh, yeah, what is that? It is something. Sweden. Someone start something. Yes. All right. So in Sweden, this is funny. The Swedish Tourist Association has set up a number. It's not toll free. So if you call the number, it's not toll free. You will have to pay the charges. But if you call this number that the Swedish Tourism Association set up, you will call a random Swedish person within the country, which is kind of bizarre, but kind of awesome at the same time, because the people of Sweden are, pretty nice.
Oh yeah, they really are. I'm just wondering how they pull this off. Do they just randomly call a person, or do they sign up for it? I think they must sign up for it.
I don't know.
Like, wouldn't it be weird to get a phone call from a random person in Canada? Like, hey, how's the weather in Sweden?
Yeah.
Like,
but
like,
there's some,
like, yeah.
but there's some Swedish people that don't talk English, so But kind of awesome if you want to call Sweden and talk to a real Swedish person and ask them about Swedish berries or something.
Swedish berries.
Go right ahead.
The number, we'll actually give you the number right now. It's plus 46 771 793 336.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you get to talk to someone in Sweden. Hope you get someone that's English. And
let us know in the comments if you do get a like, I need to know more of how that goes or how it went.
Oh my god, that's bad.
Because I'm too poor to try it out myself.
Yeah, if you'd have credits on where I read it was the guy had credits on his Google Voice, so he just used the credits to call over. But it's interesting. It's interesting, but it's not toll free, so. International rates apply. All right.
Local next. And international rates.
Yes. Where are we? All right. So it is sponsor time. Oh, yeah, sponsors. Where is my stuff at? I don't know where I am at. All right. So today's sponsor, we got a new one. This is cool. If you want to save some money, if you want to save some money and you like PC games, you can go over to Green Man Gaming. Green Man Gaming, where you get to save a crap load of money. Oh, yeah. So they sell Steam keys to, people. And they got crap loads of games. Like, you can pre-order stuff. You can get Street Fighter 5, Need for Speed, Fallout, and a crap load of other amazing PC games that have just come out. If you punch in the our coupon code, you will save 20% on your purchase. So if you're going up there and you want to get Rise of the Tomb Raider, that's amazingly beautiful, you will save 20%, which is crazy. You just have to click on the URL in the description of the video and put in the coupon code at checkout, and you will save 20%, which is super cool because people love saving money. Well, and also, and right now they freaking have 45%, 33% off GTA 5. Plus, you get an extra 20 on top of that. I think you can hopefully stack, Yeah, because it'd be the sale price and then, 20%. So it'd be 53% off of GTA 5, which is an amazing game.
It would actually stack that way. I think it would go down the first 35 and then you get an extra 20 off the remaining amount.
So, which is cool. So
yeah, it's still really good.
Well, yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
Plus, if you're in Canada or another country, I don't know if this works in European countries, this website. But here in Canada, all the prices are in US dollars, which means we pay like 20% less overall already from the price.
Yeah, so
like a $60 game is not $80 for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, which is cool. So, you can do that. Get your Fallout 4 season pass for a lot cheaper, because that's really big right now.
If you don't already have it.
Yeah, I don't already have
it. Yeah, I bought it when they announced the price was going up. I was like, yep, not waiting.
Yeah. I'm just going to wait until I play through the game a couple more times. XCOM 2, which just came out not that long ago, you can, it's $75 over there. Yeah, you could save. Oh, it's the digital docs. That's why it's more expensive.
Yeah.
But you can save 20% off Digital Deluxe, and Digital Deluxe is filled with all sorts of awesome stuff. So that's my rambling on. That's what we're saying. Punch in the damn code. You get 20% off, which is cool.
You should give him the code again.
It is, I didn't even say it. It's green M hyphen, well, it's Green Man Gaming, a Green Man Gamer 20 off in 3 words, all capitalized. Just look at the damn code. It's way too complicated. Yeah, just look down in the description in the video and you can, just...
We're tired. Our tongues are twisting.
Yeah. So, just do the thing. Let's continue with other awesome free stuff. So I'm just going to quickly talk about this. So EA, Games on the House, is an awesome program that EA's been doing for the past year and a half. Every once in a while, EA gives you a new game, and it's for free for X amount of time until they go, yeah, we're done with this. We're going to put something else up. And right now they have Medal of Honor Pacific Salt before Medal of Honor completely went to shit. So, yeah, it's completely free. If you have an EA Origins account, you can go on there and download it onto your EA Origins, platform thing and play it for free. And it's usually like a $10, usually $10 to buy it. So can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, definitely not. And
I got a good chunk of games through EA on the House because, they're free. And I'm like, I'll take that. It's free. I'm not complaining. But yeah, so go check it out. Go to EA Origins website, or you can also go on the EA Origin, client thing that's kind of like Steam, but not as good, but still kind of awesome. Yeah. They're also having their 50% off sale right now that I wrote an article on the website, and you can get, in good old Canadian, you can get Star Wars Battlefront for only $39, which is the correct price.
Yeah, correct. But my problem though with Battlefront on PC is that no one plays it.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's got a very low player count on the PC.
Which is weird, because it plays amazing on the PC.
Yeah, you would have expected the opposite. But I think what happened was people saw the reviews of how it had, no content.
Yeah.
Essentially what they gave you as the beta was, the locked content was all but, 2 game modes and a map.
Yeah, there was so little for $80. But when I ran the beta ran amazingly, and I wasn't even on newer hardware. I was on old hardware, I was on my old video cards, and it just ran amazing. I was getting 45 frames a second on high, which was amazing at that at that point in time for a brand new game exactly. Battlefront. So, which is crazy. Crazy. All right, what are we looking for? What? Oh, yeah. All right. Next up, we are looking back. This is when you feel old, when you see something that's been around for a decade and you go, holy shit, what happened?
Where'd these wrinkles come from?
Yeah, really. That you look back and you're like, oh, I remember watching this. Like an old TV show or a magazine or an album or a movie or whatever. Well, YouTube has finally gotten to this point that channels have been around for so long, and you've been watching them, over the years of different episodes of shows on YouTube. And this week, well, yesterday, actually, on the 8th of April, 2006, we are 2016 now, Angry Video Game Nerd came on the internet with his first angry review of Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. And, him bitching about how bad the game was and how amazing the first one and the third one was. So he did his review of number, 2, Castlevania 2. And, the nerd has become a very, influential part of the internet.
An icon.
He's one of the YouTube icons of, people know who he is. There's been movies. I think there's been 2 or 1. There's been a movie. He's had a game. Well, no, he's had 2 games, I think. And like for his Angry Video Game Nerds, he's had 139 episodes that he just released a new one on the 5th. Was it the 5th? On the 6th. It was celebrating his 10 years on YouTube because his channel started up on April 6th, and then on April 8th, he put up his first video. So, yeah, it's been 139 episodes, which is crazy, and he's reviewed games from all sorts of terrible games over the years, like VIP with Pam Anderson, or Ghosts and Goblins. I'm guessing not the good one. Schwarzenegger games. Oh yeah. Rob the Robot. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Yeah, like there's been so much crap that he's reviewed, and you're like, yeah. And a lot of it was like LJN games, because LJN games were the worst way back. Because if you're a child of the late 80s, early 90s, you know who the hell LJN is. And you're like, oh.
I don't.
Oh, really? Oh, search it up. They're like they own LJN, yeah. They LJN, yeah. They own the IP based movie games. They had
yeah. I've seen all these games before. I actually own on the NES at my parents' place Friday the 13th and Jaws.
Yeah. They essentially did they made games for movies or TV shows or whatnot, and the production quality was so low and they were just so bad. But a lot of the episodes that Angry Video Game Nerd was about LJN. So and there was just
I'm cutting in. I own WWF WrestleMania Challenge too.
Yep.
Like, wow, why do my parents buy me all these shitty games? Probably from the discount rack.
Well, the whole thing was, a lot of these games, because way back when people went to the video store, when these things existed, people would rent games, and then you would go, oh, I want to play that because, it's got such and such on the cover. It's cool. And then you'd bring it home and it'd be a complete piece of crap, and you'd be like, but I wasted my $4 or $5 renting this thing, and I'm like, but this is not fair. I thought it was going to be an amazing title. But no, he was wrong.
I own 5 LGN games, and I didn't even know what the company was.
Yeah, like terrible, terrible games.
Yeah.
And
Adamantium Rage, Wolverine Adamantium Rage. That game, it wasn't even that bad. I actually liked it as a kid. Yeah,
like there was some stuff that was okay, but
I actually got a 4.5 out of 5 here. Yeah, so it was.
But there's a lot of stuff that was like, oh my god, why? Why would you want to buy that?
Let's just retexture a game, change the name, and sell it for profit. That's probably what it was.
No, not even that. They made their own games, but they were just really poorly developed games that were based on established stuff, and it was like toys from the 80s. How big were toys from the 80s? You had like your Transformers, or you had your TMNT, like Teenage Robot.
No, that's from the 70s.
But you had like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and all these different things from the 80s, and anyways, like
sorry. The 80s was such a weird generation for toys and games because they passed a law saying that they couldn't market toys based off movies and animes or cartoons or whatever. So instead, they made cartoons based off toys to sell the toys, like the Cabbage Patch Kids, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Transformers, like all the shows you mentioned. That's essentially how they came to be, our childhood, essentially.
Well, yeah, that's just it, and a lot of this, and that's what LJN was. They were primarily a toy company that started to make games later on.
That makes so much sense.
It was just bad. Oh my god, he reviewed Porky's for the 2600. That's so bad. Yeah. And like there's just been a ton of bad games, and also he's expanded his channel to have, you know, different segments of all, like him and Mike, they play games on Monday. They also have a board game section, live streams, they talk about movies and a bunch of other stuff. So just a really awesome channel that they've been going on for 10 years, which is super cool, because there's not a lot of channels that last 10 years. It's quite a big achievement, because to last that amount of time is a big deal.
Definitely. It was especially not losing patience, because a lot of older channels on YouTube just died off because they stopped caring.
Well, yeah, or they changed their mind, or, you know, things changed, or they wanted to go in a different direction, and people just didn't watching. Well, yeah, that they went, I don't want to, you know, this is crap, I'm unsubscribing. And he still has over 2 million subscribers, which is amazing. But he hasn't changed his you know, the way he brings his content to YouTube. He's still the nerd. Like, you know, the set's changed, but he's still the same. He's still playing the exact same character. So, which is, you know, pretty cool. So, yeah. And he's still bitching about how terrible games are, so, which is still funny. So,
yeah, I wouldn't expect anything else from him.
No, and that's exactly what I get exactly what I wanted. So, yeah, I think that's all we had. We didn't have much.
Well, we had each other at least.
Oh my god, there you go.
You missed me, didn't you?
Oh yeah, that's just it. And I'll miss you some more when we're done.
Yeah, come on in here, man. Give me a hug. Yeah.
But whenever I do get better internet, interwebs, if they start rolling out the fiber, if they roll out the fiber, maybe I can get Google to come up here and roll me out some fiber. We'll run out some lines.
I mean, there's no harm in asking. I mean, Google have done some pretty outrageous things in the past.
Yeah, I know.
And they might just send me here and say, like, hey, you know what? Let's set up a dish and roll some wires to this guy's house and say, fuck it.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Google Fiber, now in Canada for one house.
Yeah, one lucky guy.
One lucky Can I move in?
Gigabit fiber. Gigabit fiber right there. But yeah, that's just it. I know. No, Bell does offer a gigabit if you get their highest package,
which is like $500.
Yeah, but still, they give you gigabit.
Yeah, but it's still a lot compared to what Google is asking.
Well, yeah. I will take the Google fee over anything else. But yeah, so that's just what's gonna happen. So we're gonna be going a little break. We're gonna go on hiatus. The other show is still gonna go on, like Game It All Live, and also the shit show, the talking shit, and Noobs Play is still gonna go on. The tech show is gonna take a break until we come back. We'll let you know.
We get better internet, and honestly, I'm kind of happy we're taking a break because, like I said, we share the same internet, and I know exactly what you're going through.
Yeah, 7 megs down the pipe is a joke.
It really is. It has to be even worse for you because you're also streaming your cam, which means it just bottlenecks you so bad.
Well, yeah, that's just it. So we'll be doing that. I'm still going to be producing new videos to go on YouTube for other shows that we wanted to do, but that's no big deal because I can upload it to YouTube and we'll be fine, And I'm still gonna, like, if I'm up.
Oh. I'm just checking on Bella Light right now, and you can get the gigabit fiber op, the 940, for $150 a month.
That's not bad. Is
But
that for like 3 months?
It doesn't say. It just says $149.95 a month. But it's only 100 up. And instead of getting 100 up and 1,000 down, I just get 300 down and 100 up, which is $30 less, 35 less.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because 300 for a single person is still way over.
Oh, crap.
Like I used to have 50-30, and I thought it was crazy insane. 300-100, I mean, I'd be jizzing 24/7.
I know. Like,
and I jizzed on my mechanical keyboard.
Terrible. Terrible. That's so bad. But yeah, like
tiny little vacuum, getting the crumbs out when all of a sudden I jizzed on my mechanical keyboard.
That's bad. Yeah. But yeah, and it's
I'm not gonna quit my day job. Don't worry.
Yeah. But still, for $150 a month to get
40
megs, yeah, that's a lot.
Yep, and it's fucking insulting for me because I live in a neighborhood where I can get it, but because my apartment building has 6 units in it, they won't wire it up unless they wire the whole building. And I live in a building with like 4 older couples, and they don't give a shit about internet. So
yeah. Well, I live in a place that we don't have this option. We don't have any option. It's like, well, you got your phone line and you got your phone line. Have fun.
Can you get satellite internet?
Yeah, but the problem with ExploreNet is there's 100 meg cap, 100 gig cap a month.
Really? Like you can't go over at all, or do you?
If you go over, they charge you $2 a gig.
What?
Yeah.
Like I could go through 100 gigs in a day.
I know.
Like with fiber op, man, that's brutal. Oh, even streaming, like HD streaming.
Oh
go over 100 gigs in no time in a month.
Oh yeah, Netflix.
Imagine being like in a family of 4, all streaming Netflix and YouTube and so on. I mean, that would get expensive quick.
Well, yeah, that's why. ExploreNet or satellite or whatever is just not a feasible option for us because
enthusiasts. There you go. If you were gonna say gamer, I would have slapped you. I hate labeling.
No, like because we do a crap load of streaming of TV shows, of Netflix, of YouTube, of
we're in that generation where we don't do TV, we do everything but.
But like, don't get me wrong, I still have my satellite dish for the music bundle because I get the Galaxy channels that come with it as an app on my phone that I can stream all the music to my phone, and it's bundled with my satellite monthly
that's pretty cool
bill. But I don't want to get rid of my satellite, and also I like having satellite so I don't have to, I don't know. I don't know.
Game of Thrones, whenever it comes out, because it doesn't release on the internet. Oh well, you can pirate it, but I mean, you can't.
Yeah, it releases on HBO. It releases on HBO in 2 weeks on the 24th.
I cannot wait. I am looking forward to it so much.
Yep, 2 weeks tomorrow.
Are we on season 6 or 5?
6.
6. Yeah, season 5. Like, have you read the books? Do you know like
No.
the story in general? I don't want to spoil it too much.
I
But-
watched the show. That's mainly it.
Yeah. Well, it ended in a way where I know what's going on because they leave so many hints plus spoilers on the internet and so on.
Well, yeah.
But I cannot wait to see how they're going to proceed. Like I know what's going to happen, but like I said in the Talking Shit podcast a while ago, for me it's not the destination, it's the journey, and I cannot wait to see what's going to happen.
Well, yeah, because
What's going to happen.
and the whole thing with the books, I do want to buy the books, but when they're done, I want
Yeah,
the
like
big
get the
box.
whole bundle. Because
Yeah.
chances are the series is going to finish before.
Oh, more than likely.
Yeah.
He's probably, how many books has he got right now?
I don't even know.
6?
Like, I'm actually worried, like, given his health condition and his weight, I'm worried he'll die before he gets to finish it.
Oh, probably, but they might
Yeah.
pull a whole like Tom Clancy thing and get someone to write it under his name.
A ghostwriter, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
look,
yeah,
he did finish him only a few years after he died. Pfft, whatever.
but yeah, so that's the whole thing. I'm intrigued to see. There's a lot of things in season 5 that I'm in, like in season 6, going from season 5 that I'm intrigued to see. Of we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Without saying anything, wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
But yeah, so I'm
Just a
excited.
quick
For
spoiler here: Snake kills Dumbledore.
Oh my god!
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. But the weird thing is, what's J.K. Rowling's is writing. We went to Chapters the other day, like 2 weeks ago, and she's releasing a new Harry Potter book that's set 19 years later.
Oh, that's really. I think I've actually seen something about that, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, the book's coming out pretty soon, and I'm like,
Yeah.
seriously, did she like run out of her Harry Potter money?
No, man, didn't she make like $1 billion off that franchise?
Oh, she made a crap load of money. Is
Yeah,
she
I'm
like
pretty
that?
sure she made over $1 billion off that franchise.
Is she that bored out of her mind that she had to write another freaking Harry Potter book? Haven't we had enough?
Dude, just milk it. Like writing a book is not that hard. Just milk it. From the movies, the franchise, the books. Didn't she make 50 Shades of Grey too? I'm pretty sure she
No,
wrote that.
Nope, that was a different lady.
Okay.
That was a different freaking pervert.
Pervert. Yeah.
Perverts. But yeah, that's that whole show. Whenever I see the actor, I'm like, look at that pervert. What a sex pervert.
Pervert. You know the belt in the last movie when he was spanking her?
I don't know. I didn't watch.
I haven't seen it, but I've seen clips and I've heard people talking about it. It's a Walmart belt. The prop is literally a $20 Walmart belt that a multimillionaire is
Yeah,
using
that's wrong.
Yeah, like you can actually like do a bit of research on this stuff, right? So people are gonna see it. But obviously the people who watched that movie probably have a really low IQ.
Probably.
Yeah. Not to mention everything he does in the movie, like 50% of it is illegal, and real BDSM does not go that way at all. It's called trust and aftercare, mister.
I don't know. I am not into the community.
I'm into some weird shit. You should see my whips. I have a 6-foot pleasure whip, and I have a 16-foot you've been a bad girl whip. They're actual bull whips and not toys. That's right. Drink up. You're gonna need it, buddy.
All right. So yeah, that's what's going on with the thing. So I will mainly go into writing for the site, and I will start doing regular YouTube content that I just get to upload, and there's no lag because it's all pre-recorded and not live.
Yeah.
So
other than it takes like 10 hours to upload a 10-minute video. Was our shitty connection. Like I used to upload videos to YouTube, and I tried doing it from my connection while I was at work and sleeping, but I could never go on the internet because of it.
Yeah.
And then I started going to my parents to upload because they have decent internet, but it was just too much work to go to my parents every day to upload videos.
Yeah, that's just it. So yeah, so I will yeah, I'll just go see Belle and be like, How much would it cost? What happens if I get some, support from, I could do a Kickstarter or something and be like, how much would it cost to run some lines?
Run some lines, yeah.
Yeah,
Get
run
the
some
whole
lines.
community going.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's all old people, so.
Yeah. Honestly, though, they're probably planning on connecting you because they've connected Plaster Rock to fiber optic, which is impressive. But it's gonna take some while before they get to your area.
Yeah, because they already have Salisbury connected, and they're working their way because they have Salisbury and Sussex connected, so they're probably working their way in between to Petticodiac, which in turn, hopefully, they'll come this way and swing down Alma, and hopefully they'll get some connection at some point. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. You never know. By then, I might, be living somewhere else that has
internet. That's my plan, to move out and find a place that has better availability for internet.
Yeah, that's just it. So we'll sell the house.
And then I might actually get back into making YouTube videos, which would be fun. I actually liked making them. It was traveling to my parents and back every day to upload.
Yeah, that's just it. So I will see what happens, and we'll go from there. We'll go boom. And I will go.
Hope you guys don't miss Pino too much. You'll still get a whole ton of me, but
yeah,
that's only because I weigh a ton. Just to clarify though, Pino here has seen me. He knows I don't weigh a ton, but that's not why I don't have a webcam. I literally don't have a webcam, and even if I did, it wouldn't be on right now because I'm shirtless, and you'd see my one-time nipples.
There you go. But yeah, that's the plan. You'll still see me. I will still start producing videos and whatnot, and yeah.
Yeah, and there's nothing stopping you from joining into a podcast every now and then.
Yeah. So
talking shit's always fun.
Yeah, but it's on Sundays, and then I have to go to work on Monday, and I'm like, get up and
talk for an hour. It's so much work. I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
Gotta pay the bills.
Gotta pay the bills. Yeah.
Gotta pay the bills. Gotta go buy that Tesla 3 there. Oh yeah.
Tesla.
Oh baby.
I want one. I still want one. I can't wait for the next models to come out or be announced because they're not going to come out for a while.
Well, yeah, but what's going to most likely happen with Tesla is they're starting with 3 right now, and I could see this happening in a couple years that they'll have 7 in the lineup. Hopefully, they'll have all different little models, and they'll be cool. Hopefully they have like a little subcompact for like 20,000. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
Some little man. It'll be bitching. But the whole the X has the like air suspension was super cool that you can like raise the suspension of the vehicle. And I'm like, oh yeah,
time to go off-roading.
I know. Yeah. I still want to see a full-blown rally car. That would be cool.
An electric rally car. See, I'm really anxious to see the electric car, enthusiast scene and racing scene.
Oh, yes.
But we're not going to see that for another 20 to 30 years.
Oh, yeah. We're not going to see them.
Like, the batteries are never going to last on a racetrack. Like, what are they going to do? Tear apart the car to switch the battery and then send it back out?
Well, did you see when they had a whole presentation of changing the battery? It takes I think it was 2 minutes. They had it to change the battery in a Tesla. It would take less time than filling the tank up.
Yeah.
They would do a full swap in less than 2 minutes. I'm pretty sure it was less than 2 minutes. They were showing that off a couple years ago, which was super cool. So, but I still want a rally car. I still want a Tesla rally car. Just freaking taking the corner at 140. Oh yeah, just.
Speaking of racing, I was actually watching racing videos this afternoon, and I made myself lovesick again. Something about taking corners in a rear-wheel drive car.
Oh my god. Well, you look at the what was it? the Ford RS that they're bringing to the States. That's four-wheel drive. Well, all-wheel drive. You have the drift mode. It's got drift mode, so it sends most of the power to the back wheels, so the car will start to drift, which is
which
super
car
cool.
are we talking about here?
The Ford RS. Well, the Ford Focus RS.
I know when I saw that, like that's what I thought you were talking about, but I don't know.
Yeah.
There was another model with a drift button. Like, how bad of a drifter? Like, okay, first of all, I got two things to say here. One, how bad is your car that you need a drift button to send the power to the back wheels? And two, how bad of a driver can you be to need a drift button? Like, come on.
Yeah, but it's got a button that says drift, which is awesome. And I'm like,
I feel like I know exactly what they're doing. They're targeting the use right now for the car.
Well, yeah.
But like for someone like me who's an enthusiast, I see it and I'm just like, who would actually want this? Like, I don't care how much power it has. I don't care how fast it is. It's not right. Like, it's a Ford.
Yeah, but it's not an American Ford. It's a European Ford.
No, that's very true.
It's the correct Ford.
Like, I'm sure when it comes to track time, plenty of other all-wheel drive cars are going to smoke it. Not to mention cheaper all-wheel drive cars are going to smoke it.
Oh, more than likely.
Yeah. It's like like we were talking earlier, the Honda Civic. It's 60 grand. And I'm sure you're not getting a whole lot for 60 grand.
No. Yep.
But we're still live. Fucking tech.
Oh my god.
Tech Show 2.0.
Oh my god, we're bringing it live to you, baby.
Live.
All right. So yeah, I think that's the whole show. we'll have a car talk at some point.
Yeah.
But yes, European Fords are much better than American Fords. Let's just go with that. That's my 2 cents. But yeah.
Ford in Japan there's actually a company in Japan for Ford that's called Ford Japan. And they offer Japanese Fords, essentially. No clue how good they are, but
I'd like to get the Australian Fords, like the Falcon.
Yeah, I heard they had some good ones.
Oh my god, those are cool.
You know, there's a Toyota Cavalier. Do you know that?
Well, Toyota did make some weird deals. They've made weird deals over the years, so.
How that deal happened? I think GM was complaining to Toyota about losing a lot of sales. Oh no, I'm not even sure what happened, but essentially GM got mad, and Toyota said, "Well, you know what? We'll buy like 20,000 of your cars to sell in Japan."
It looks so weird. It looks so wrong.
Because for those who know me watching this podcast right now, they know that I love my imports. I drive a right-hand drive Forester STB, a Subaru, which is essentially a WRX Forester.
Well, yeah, and you don't see those anymore because they made them into frickin' soccer mom sedans, soccer mom SUVs.
Yeah, well, you can still get the XT, which is fast. But back to my point here, I shop online, or window shop, I should say, on auctions for imports, and you would be surprised. Like, so many models I see out there with a different name. It's just like, no, that's not a Toyota. That's a Cavalier. Like, how the hell did this happen?
It's so bad.
Like, it is bad, and I actually want to import one just to say I own a Toyota Cavalier.
Yeah.
Just go to a car show. Oh, why'd you bring a Cavalier here? Well,
no, look at the branding.
Nah, man, it's Toyota, man. This is TRD developed Cavalier.
There's no Z under the hood. Didn't they? Yeah, they had the Z24s. Yeah. But yeah, that's just it. So
that'd be great. Actually, get a Toyota Cavalier and stick some TRD stickers all over it.
All right, so that's the show for this week. That's the show for the first season. So yeah. So it was an interesting season. We had some highs, we had some lows. We had a really good episode last week. Highest YouTube views last week. Oh yeah. I think it was like 67 or something. So
maybe even of all podcasts combined. But
yeah, it was really, really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was the highest viewed podcast of all podcasts we've done.
Well, that's what happens when we talk about relevant shit. Like,
well,
Tesla,
yeah, the Tesla was the big thing, and someone actually left a comment, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, first comment ever.
But the whole thing was we are in Canada, so we get jacked for pricing.
Pricing and technology.
Yeah, they do cost $100,000+ in good old Canada.
In Canada.
Canada.
It's a shame though. I will get one. Like I said, I want one in the future, like for a daily driver. Even if they do get their goal for range, like you'll be able to travel from Grand Falls to Moncton, where I live, which is almost 400 kilometers.
Well, yeah.
And back on one charge, and that is just great.
Well, yeah, I don't really care. Like, I'd be happy with the range that it has now. It's just
oh yeah. For like a daily driver, it'd be perfect.
Well, yeah, like I'm fine with that.
It's like I mentioned on our last podcast, 80 cents in gas or electricity, or $50 for gas.
Yeah. Like, yeah, that's just it. Like, and I'm fine with charging it every day. You know, it's no big deal. I will charge it, and I will still have my fun vehicle for the weekend.
Yeah, and if you have a garage, you can get that. I don't know if that was ever made commercially available, but the charger that'll actually plug itself in. I don't know if you've ever seen that video with the porn music.
No.
It just kind of pops the cap open and just slides in. Just oh, baby.
That's bad. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. I'm still intrigued into getting one, and we'll see what happens. So for Tech It All presents, from GameItAll.com, I am your host, 25. Oh yeah, you got it. You're going backwards because it's
going backwards. And I'm Rick of the Sexy Voice.
Oh yeah, Sexy Voice Rick, bringing her down. All right,
bring it down a couple of notches here. We will see you guys next time we do a podcast. And I'm sorry, Pino, I'm stealing your thunder.
Next season on Tech It All Live. Oh my God, I'm gonna have better internet connection. Rick is gonna have a video, a webcam, and
you're making big assumptions there, buddy.
Adelaris is gonna be on the call.
Yeah, I really should get a webcam though. I feel like after what I said today, people need to know I'm not a one-ton Rick.
You can get a webcam for not much money, so there you go. That's my episode.
I have one laying around, but I like quality. I'm very
I know
picky, and I like precision.
Yeah, this is just the webcam off my laptop.
Laptop webcam. Is it connected to your PC?
No, the laptop is there, and then I have my 24-inch monitor that I'm watching on it, but I'm just using it for the webcam.
See, I'm actually here thinking that you like jerry-rigged the laptop, and you're just like
no, the PC
connecting the webcam to the PC that's connected to your laptop.
No, the PC's next to me. But I'm actually using the laptop as because I have two, and I'm weird.
Ugh. And I wish I had a third hand so I could game and do PC stuff more.
All right, that's enough. All right, so good day, good night, and we will see you next season. All right, say bye-bye.
Goodbye. I love you guys.